post-game show, and Coach, scoreboard says, a lot to nothing. But again, JJ and I both talk about the desire, the hustle, the intensity of this group, and the fans too. Those guys, you would know you were down big. That student section's into the game all game long.
Well, our student section hasn't won the state award for, their fandom, I guess, without them being, positive, getting after it, and that starts with our governor, which he's done an incredible job. So keep it positive. The scoreboard is what it is. The fact is, they were a better ball club than us. We've got to continue to get better, and we knew coming in. It's why we scheduled our scrimmage against Muskegon and Granville's, knowing that coming in the season we're going to start off. Marquette will be a good game. Grand Haven will be a good game. Bay City Western runs a really, they're going to, we said it, punch you in the mouth.
Right.
And then we knew we were going to see athletes this week. When you've got 75 or 80 on your roster, you're platooning. I mean, when their defense goes over and sits on the bench with a unit, first and second stream, watches video and goes through, you've got to put some plays together. We didn't do it tonight, and we got to get better at it.
Yeah, it's hard to see because most of the teams we see, they're struggling to get numbers, numbers down a little bit here, there, and then they, like you said, they march in 80-something kids or something like that. It's like, what the heck is going on there? It's a team that went to the semifinals last year, ebbs and flows and things like that. But, like you said, when you can bring in second unit, third units, things like that, it's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, and I don't want to use that as an excuse. It's surely not. I look at our JVs last night, did an incredible job, down 14-0, come back, tie it up. They actually had a chance to probably go ahead with that, and they hung in and had a chance all the way down, and there were 19 kids going against, I think they had 50 or over 50 kids on their JV team. So, numbers are numbers. You can only play 11.
Right.
But in a situation like this, especially on varsity, obviously saw guys cramping again this week because they're just, you said it, they are playing their hearts out. They're not giving up. They're not quitting on me. I'm not quitting on them. And we're just, we're going to keep getting better. The scoreboard doesn't say it. I will sit down with anyone and watch film. Our boys are getting better, and they believe. And that's probably the most important thing with a high school kid, right? You're on a 3-game losing streak, and at the end, I'm talking to our starting quarterback. He understands what we're calling. It's going to get us where we need to go, and they believe. And if our kids believe, good things can happen.
And no play is more indicative of that than that hustle play by Kershram punching out the ball by the receiver. Vince Sufferding recovered it in the end zone. Could have very easily given up on that play. Didn't, but that shows you what this team is all about.
Yeah, 100%. So Kirshner comes in and he's playing on defense, and he hasn't really been a defensive player all year. And the problem at corner is all of a sudden quarterback rolls out or gets out of the pocket. And in your mind, you're like, I got to come up, and he comes up, his receiver goes deep, but he doesn't give up, and he comes and strips the ball down there. And I guess that's indicative of our entire team. They are not giving up. Guys are stepping up. You saw Vinny Safardini playing a key role today on offense and allowing us to do some things and maybe get some more guys some rest. And that's what we got right now. Guys willing to jump in and get after it and help us get better.
Yeah. Coach, we travel down to Midland to take on Down next week. What are you expecting from them?
Oh, it's the SVL. I mean, everyone knows it. It's going to be tough every single week. We haven't played Dow for a few years. We'll be down there the week after that.
Right.
And so, we knew coming in this year what it was going to be like and what we're going to be up against. And our goal is just to get better. We just got to get better, and our kids know that, and they believe in it, and they want to. So, guys aren't quitting on us. Guys aren't turning away. They want to get after it, and our seniors are doing an incredible job. They're not hanging their heads. They're believing in what we're saying as coaches that, hey, it's there if we keep getting better. We got to figure a few pieces out still, and we will.
But and coached by the hustle on the field, you haven't nowhere close to losing this team. This team is out there playing their guts out. They believe in each other, and your son Brady said it best when he loves being with his team. He loves his teammates, and I think to a man, every Titan would say that.
Well, I told you guys last week we got done with the game, and I told the guys you got to believe in something. And before the game, we talked about all you got to believe in is the guy next to you and go play. And we asked every single senior, why do you play? And to a T, every single one of them said, because of my buddies around me, because of the team, right? So the fact that that's what our guys are playing for, we can go out and do some good things.
Coach Vaughan, appreciate you joining us on the post-game show. Looking forward to heading down to Midland to take on the Midland Dow next Friday night.
All right, thanks, guys. We are
Titans.